Good morning, guys. So sorry for the noise, the music in the background. My husband is driving right now and he's blasting his tunes. I did turn it off in the sleeper cab where I'm at right now. So this is just like coming from the front area, I guess you would call it. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of yap while you guys watch some of the views that I captured. So originally this was supposed to be a part 1 and part 2 video, but I did film and edit the part 1, but I don't know where that footage went. So we're gonna treat this as just one video. Like there was never a part 1 and part 2. It's just this video that you guys are watching. So we originally started, I believe, in Idaho or Iowa, and we drove all the way to Cali. But this footage right now is from Vegas, or outskirts of Arizona / Vegas to Cali. And let me tell you, I was seeing these views for the first time in my life, and there is absolutely nothing like it. Arizona is definitely a beautiful state. I would say Utah is also a beautiful state. Like Utah, Arizona, those states, and like Colorado, I'm sure is also beautiful, but we didn't go through Colorado just because the roads are very like windy and like very mountainousy and hilly, and it would just be very inconvenient to drive on them with the semi. So we kind of go around Colorado, but I'm sure Colorado is also very beautiful. But I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the channel. So I know I started it feels like it was like kind of all over the place at one point, just because I started it as a polymer clay artist, and then I kind of switched to doing oil painting and like just art in general, and now I'm doing more trucking content just because that's where we're at in this season of life. If you haven't noticed, I kind of go with the flow of things. Like I was into polymer clay art, and then I went back to doing oil painting, and now we're trucking just because that's where we're at in this season. And that's also part of the reason why I renamed my channel, if you haven't noticed, from Artist Chronicles to Nomads Chronicles. But yeah, I kind of just want this to be kind of go with the flow vibes. We are kind of nomads at the moment, and for the foreseeable future, just because our plan is to live in the truck, live in the semi, go across the country, travel to different places, once we have the opportunity, which I'm sure now that we're trucking and actually will be financially stable for once, we definitely will be going on more traveling adventures, and I want to capture that. And I am still doing art. I kind of can't do that at the moment just because I don't have a tablet or iPad or anything with me, but 100% that's going to change really soon. I will get myself one just so I could do art on the go and also keep myself occupied and have something to do. But yeah, so I'm really sorry for putting you guys through. I feel like I'm putting you guys through like a roller coaster of content that I'm putting out. But I promise, I love doing, this is honestly amazing for me to do. I genuinely love making content, different kinds of content, whether that's art related, health related, travel related. So I feel like my channel is kind of a little bit of everything. There's a little bit of something for everyone, whether you're into art, there's art stuff related that will be coming out soon, or whether you're trucking or just into trucking content, there's going to be trucking content stuff coming out mainly. And also books. I love to read. I love books. I brought the books that I'm really into right now with me on the road. I am planning to whenever we stop by somewhere, there's books available for sale, or a bookstore or thrift store or something. I am planning to grab a few for myself to kind of grow my collection in the truck. But if you aren't following me on my other platforms, I guess, feel free to do that. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, obviously I'm here on YouTube. It's the same name, Nomads Chronicles or Nomad Chronicles on Instagram and also on TikTok. So feel free to, follow our journey, our travels on here, and also on, you know, like I said, Instagram, TikTok, whatever your preferred platform, social platform is. I don't judge. I make content on all 3 platforms, and Instagram, you know, cross posts to Facebook. So if you're on YouTube and Facebook, you know, that's also somewhere where my content gets posted. I will say TikTok is a little more casual, I guess, with some of my posts, which I'm sure it's like that for everybody. That's why people love TikTok. It's very much like you're on FaceTime with a friend, whereas Instagram, I feel like, is a little bit more formal, and then YouTube is obviously more like Instagram, but then you also have your long form content and, you know, like the long form videos. Ooh, I did want to point out this area that we're driving through right here was so foggy. You, like, as you can clearly see, you couldn't see a thing past, you know, the highway. But we did drive on this road, I believe, going back from Cali, and let me tell you, the views are literally so beautiful. I did not expect California to be so mountainous, I guess. I don't know, for some reason I expected it to be more flat and deserty, which we did drive, and we are driving currently through the Mojave Desert, I believe it's called. But yeah, I did not expect California to be so mountainous and beautiful with the views. But also, just so you guys know, I don't post in real time, I guess you would say. So if I post that we're, you know, like right here driving through Cali, we're not currently in Cali. So just for my safety and my husband's safety, I post out of real time, if that makes sense. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. Oh, and I had In-N-Out for the first time ever, and let me tell you, it was pretty good. And from that first try, I already know my perfect In-N-Out order, which is what was it again? Oh, okay. So it was a lettuce wrap double, and then animal fries, no cheese, but add banana peppers with a Diet Coke. Which, tell me why my husband like gets In-N-Out all the time, and tell me why he didn't tell me that you can get banana peppers on your fries and also in your sandwich or your burger. But yeah, I'm really excited to, you know, see where this takes us. Really excited to be posting more and kind of have more diverse content in a way. But yeah. And it was really good to talk to you guys like this. I actually really liked it. I might do it more often.
Yeah, we're Costco guys.
We are in Cali. I forgot to do an outro yesterday, so this is the outro. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you later.
I have to
Bye.
fart.